Scared the shit out of me. I was not expecting that.
Oh no, my phone. We're back.
Ooh, man.
You must think we have a really good excuse for not putting an episode out last week. Guess what? We don't.
Dude, you never sent me the footage. Oh wait, what happened last week?
Last week was when we just didn't have time. Wait, you never got the footage?
No.
Oh.
I was waiting for it, and then I was like...
I sent it. Oh, maybe Drop... I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to use Dropbox.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
So we've missed 2 episodes then.
We've missed 2 episodes.
Dang.
I was like... Because I started to... it was like Wednesday night, and I was like, damn, Cody still hasn't sent me that footage. But I was like, maybe he didn't like the episode. Because you were like, hey, man, like... Because I was like, hey, man, can you check it? Like, it's not in my inbox. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to go check it out, and I'll let you know what's up. And then I never got a message, and I was like, damn, I don't think he liked that app.
I checked it, and then I sent it again, and it said, sending, we'll let you know when it's sent. And then I let it send, and it just never did it. I don't know.
Dude, I thought about it.
What happened?
I thought about it afterwards, and I realized, I was like, we probably could have just emailed it. Like, Dropbox is more, like, the UI is definitely better, and it's easier than emailing, and it's just more organized. But, like, I realized after, I was like, we could have just emailed it, and then the file would have been saved on Google Drive, which is fine. Because it's not like it matters if anybody accesses that.
I think I just don't know how to send it on Dropbox. Because I tried it like 2 or 3 different ways.
Yeah.
Like whatever way I could, but I don't know what the right way is. So it didn't work.
I know it's more confusing when you're not like... Because I know when you have 2 people who have Dropbox and you're transferring it between those 2 people, or you have like one account and you're like uploading to that account and then somebody else is accessing it from somewhere else. It's like a lot
then
easier.
It's just all in the same folder. You just have to access the folder.
Yeah. Because
I guess Can we do that? Can you like just add me onto your Dropbox and then I can...
I don't even have it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I was just like, yo, dude, you want to like do the free trial and just send it that way? And it turned out to be like... Because I was looking it up afterwards. I was like, how do you actually do that? And I looked it up and I was kind of getting an idea of how to do it. There was just a lot more settings and shit that you had to go through and like make it accessible to the other person if you're sending it to somebody that doesn't have Dropbox. Which in that situation would have been me. It seemed like very complicated, but I was like, I get it. There's a way. And once you figure it out, you're probably like, okay, now I know how to do it. But at that point, it was already so late that I was like, well, fuck it. It was a Zoom episode anyways.
Yeah.
We could have just put it on Patreon, maybe. Just put it there as like a bonus app.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been back to working out.
I know. You told me that.
Yeah. My New Year's resolution is starting late, but it's starting. And my whole body's sore.
Oh, yeah.
And
that'll happen.
Yeah, like my everything, like it's just man. But
you
it
said
feels
you
so
started
good.
mainly with core, right?
Dude, I came back with vengeance in my eyes, dog. I came back first day I've lifted in what 2 years probably, and like probably 2.5, maybe 3 years since I was like actually hitting it hard. I came back first day, hit legs. Did squat, leg press, calf raises, and I did like running before and after, which isn't like a crazy, workout, but just because I haven't been in the gym in so long, I was like, you know what? I'm going to come back with like pain.
Did you go heavy?
No.
Good. I was hoping the answer to that would be no.
Yeah, no.
It's not a good idea.
No, yeah, no. I was doing like... Because, dude, even with the weight I was doing, I was struggling. So with squat and leg press, I was doing sets of 10. And, like, with squat, I was literally just doing 25s on the bar. And I was, like, by that 10th rep, like, I was sweating. You know what I mean? Not, like, to the point where I was, like, struggling to get it up, but to the point where I definitely had to really focus and, like, make sure my form was good and really, like, try to push up. It wasn't like it was just easy, like, up, down, you know what I mean? And I was like, wow, how far have I fallen?
Yeah, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I was never that strong. My legs were never, like, super strong anyways, but
yeah, but you could just
25s,
you could just slap 45, you could just slap a plate on each side and do squats for a set of 10, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. Now, I was like 25s. I was like, oh boy.
Like, uh-oh.
Oh man, yeah, I was
It's going to take a while to build back up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And dude, I was kind of worried too because I did this on like a Tuesday or maybe it was Wednesday, I can't remember. But basically it was like the beginning of the work week. So I was like, if I have to lift a TV right now, like this is going to be painful. And it ended up not being terrible because I only had to lift like maybe like a 65 inch. So they're like a lot lighter. But yeah, dude, it feels so good though. It feels so good to be sore again.
Oh yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
After, like, I remember like COVID when it happened, I didn't work out for like, other than like I did some stuff at home, like push-ups and stuff, but that's not the same.
Yeah.
Like I didn't work out like really for like 4 to 6 months, somewhere in there. My first workout back at the gym, I remember I worked out with Ethan. We did dumbbell bench, and he's like, we'll just start light, 35s for a set of 10. I'm like, oh, that is light. Did it. I'm like, went up fine, but didn't feel as light as I thought it would.
Yeah.
He's like, 55s. I'm like, got you. Oh my God. 55s. I'm like, okay, let me just do 55s for 3. Want to do a second rep? Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Bro, literally like the edges of my chest were cramping. And it took me, because I was stupid and just tried to go heavy right after, it, no lie, took me about a month to fully recover from how sore I was.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like I kept working out, so like I would never let it heal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I don't feel like I can bench. And literally, like, I don't know, it was the tendons like connecting my chest to my shoulder, whatever the muscle that connects to your chest.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of that.
It was like the tendons right there. I could feel like we're just like weren't work. They were so strained.
Yeah.
Because I just tried to go back too far, and I went like, I didn't even like ease in, like, oh, I'm just gonna go, even though I went full range of motion.
Yeah.
I'm like, uh-oh.
Dude, that's what got me with the squats, because like I was doing them legit. Like I was going all the way down, you know what I mean? And I was like not letting my back fold. I was like, nah, I'm gonna hit this good. And I did, but oh my God, like it hurt so much after. I'm barely like getting over the soreness, and that was like a week ago.
Yeah, but then when you once you like, because I'm assuming you did more than one day, right, in the week?
Yeah, I did Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember which day, and then I did that, and then I waited till Saturday, and I did like chest and like shoulder, or not really shoulder, more like chest and arm stuff. And then yesterday, today's Monday, yesterday I did like deadlift and like back and shoulder stuff and hit like a good core workout. And like,
so you got a good 3 days in.
Yeah, I like did like a 3-day split. Yeah.
And are you gonna continue on a 3-day split, or are you gonna try to get it up to like 4 days once you're back into it?
I think ideally 4, especially if I'm doing a lot of solo workouts, then it's more viable. Right. It kind of depends what I have going on each week, because like if I have a week where I'm super busy with like work on the side, then like if I'm trying to do like a lot of video editing and stuff, then probably 3-day split. But if I have the time, I'd prefer to do a 4. Right. If nothing else, just so I can have like 3 like really good days, and then like the 1 day a week with Gabe, and have that more of like a fun workout day.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just gonna play it by ear. But like it'll probably just change week by week. But
I mean, even 3-day splits, especially if you're running before and after. Mm-hmm. And are you still like, are you trying to run like at home on the trail?
I haven't done that in the last week, just because I've like been getting back into the gym shit. But once I'm like back into the gym shit, then I want to do more like running in the off days.
Right. Because that's what I'm saying. If you did like a 3-day split, and then you like, even if you only ran like 1 day a week, like you'd get back in pretty good shape. Just doing that consistently.
Definitely. Dude, and the Stairmaster too. It felt so good to use the Stairmaster.
Stairmaster's nice.
Yeah.
Stairmaster's quads, baby.
Yeah, dude. That like that felt really good in my legs, because they were sore, but it kind of helped stretch them out, doing that like upward movement where I'm bringing them up. It kind of like, in a weird way, it sort of stretched them out while I was like working them out. Right. So that felt really good, honestly. And it's just such a good cardio, because it's like low impact, but you're still breathing a lot, and you know, gets you moving. So yeah, it's just like, man, I love it.
Yeah, I've been getting in much better shape over like the last like 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, anaerobic wise, like today, well, just because we've been back in the gym, like with good, decent, like I wasn't just doing my own thing, which my workouts that I program aren't bad, but like there's nothing compared to like being back in the gym 3 to 4 days a week.
Yeah.
And also throwing all the days that I lift.
Right, yeah.
Like I throw 5 days a week, I lift 3 days a week, and then I try to get a 4th day of the week in the gym that's just like supplemental stuff.
Yeah.
And then one of the days that we don't lift, we do a circuit workout. Or like either a circuit or some kind of running workout. Like today was one of the days we did a running training and not lifting. So like we threw, and then after we threw, we did 10 bleachers and then 4 40-meter sprints.
Nice.
And it actually like 3 months ago, you would have told me 10 bleachers. I could have given you like 4, maybe 5, and then died and need like a 10-minute break. Like I went through all 10, like at a good speed. I only took like, I didn't take really any rest after the first 2. Like I did one, took about 2-3 seconds, did another one, came back down, took like 2-3 seconds. Cause like I say I took no rest. You run up the bleacher because we just did the tiny steps and then we walk back down.
Yeah.
And then I would just run up. And then after like the first 3, I would take like 10 seconds when I got down. And then after like 7 or 8, then I started taking like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then going. But like I got through it. I was tired, but not like, you know, where it's like that good tired where you're like, I have no problem keeping going. My lungs are just burning and I got a little bit of lactic acid buildup.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm good tired. I'm training.
Yeah, like I can still keep going. I'm not
like
ready to collapse.
Your heart rate's not like, it's like you're at that sweet spot in your heart rate where you're like, this is good anaerobic work, but I'm not like maxing out my RPMs.
Yeah.
And it stayed there pretty much the whole time for bleachers, which was really nice. I did not expect that. I expected to get through more, but I thought I'd be like, get through like 6 or 7 solid. Yeah. When I got through the whole thing, and then we took like 2 minutes, and then we did our 4 40-meter sprints. Yeah. And those went like way better than I expected. Because like they actually like stretched my legs. Like same thing you were saying with the Stairmaster, it stretched my legs out. Felt so nice.
So good, dude.
Yeah. And then it felt like, again, same thing. I was tired in that like working area of my heart rate, but I wasn't like about to die. Like I never was like normally after a workout like that, I'd like collapse on the ground and be laying down and like take like 10 minutes to get. No, I never laid down, sat down. I was able to stand up the whole time, just like breathe. I'm like, okay, I'm tired, but I'm good. Yeah, yeah. And I was like, literally, like, if you took me back like 2 months ago and said to do that workout, wouldn't have been able to do it. Yeah. Even like a month ago, I would have been able to do better, but it'd still be rough. And then now I'm like, because I wanted to start losing weight, and I have like I was up there. Like I hadn't weighed myself in a while and didn't really know. I knew I was around like 330 before the pandemic, and knew that I got up another 20 pounds. And I was like, I'm probably like 350. Like not great, but like, you know, I'll get down. And I was like 364. I was like, oh shit. Like I got fat. And like the nice part is like my body fat percentage still, even when I weighed myself at 360, it was still not in the 30%. Because I had like, apparently I got this test done. I have 240 pounds of my body weight is muscle. And then I'm like 29.5% body fat. Okay. And I just weighed in today. I'm down to 355. So I'm down like just about 10 pounds. And I've only been doing it like 2 weeks. And I already feel so much better. Yeah, yeah. Like just like being in better shape, and then like eating healthier. Cause like I haven't eaten any fast food in 2 weeks. I haven't.
Yeah. That makes a huge difference.
I've drank 1 soda and it was a Diet Pepsi. And then like we've been just making food here. And if we do go out, we make sure that it's like we've gone out twice. One time was like a little cheat because I just got home from the track meet. So I'm like, I'm going to get some taco truck. Yeah. But even taco truck isn't, it's not like, it's not fast food. It's not great either though. Yeah. And then the other time we went out to Chili's, and I just had a burger with fries. Like, which again, obviously isn't the best, but it's a lot better. Well, a lot better than going to a McDonald's because the burger's a lot more lean. Like that whole meal right there at Chili's was like, I think 1,200 calories, where if I go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac meal,
Right.
it's already like above that.
And you know that has like way more preservatives and stuff in
Right,
it.
because it filled me up way more because like it's actual beef.
Yeah.
And it's like
It's not like
lean, like
corn flavored shit.
Yeah.
Like,
But other
or
than
beef
that,
flavored corn preservative bullshit.
yeah, other than that, those 2 times, the last like 2.5, 3 weeks, like those are only 2 times I've eaten out.
Yeah.
And, like we've been doing good. I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Like same as you, like you're like, oh, I feel so much better after working out. I had to feel good after working out, and then I like started eating better and I'm losing weight. Now I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I feel good. I'm on track to be, I want to finish the season because we end in end of May.
Mm.
And I wanted by the last meet, like by the end of May, I want to be down back to where I was before the pandemic.
Yeah.
So like right at around like 325, 330.
Okay.
And with where like the pace I'm on right now, I should be there. Like I'm could possibly make it to 320 by the end of May.
Yeah.
And that would make me very happy. But I'm gonna keep going after that. Like over the summer, I want to get down. Like my goal right now is before next fall starts, I want to be down around 300 pounds. And then through there, depending on how I feel, because I obviously want to see how I feel at that weight, if I feel good or whatever. But I might want to get down even lower, like 275, 285, somewhere right there.
Nice. Nice.
But I'm just like, it's nice because I'm not like putting a bunch of pressure on it. Like I remember I've tried to do it before where it was like, I have to lose 10 pounds in a week. And I'm like, now I'm just like, I'm just going to eat good and feel good. And then like, I only weigh myself like every 3 or 4 days instead of doing it like every single morning.
Yeah.
Cause I'm just like, I know that like, if I weigh myself every 3 or 4 days, regardless of whether I just ate or whether my stomach empty, like after 3 or 4 days, if I've been sticking to doing what I needed to do, I know the number will be lower.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, feels good.
Yeah. And it's not like weighing yourself every day is going to be like, it's probably not going to make that much of a difference in your actual progress. It's more just sort of that like obsessive kind of like, okay, where am I at? What's going on? Like, what's my stats looking like?
Right.
You know?
And it's also nice because I get the like, because like at first when I started, I was weighing myself like either every day or every other day.
Yeah.
And then then I started getting like, okay, let's do every like 3 to 4 days, just check in. Because obviously if it spikes up, I know like, okay, I've been eating how I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
Whatever. But, and like today I weighed in and I was like, 355. Although it sucked though, because I didn't have my phone, because it has an app that connects to the scale so you can like track it. I didn't have my phone connected to it when I did it this morning. So when I was 355 and then I ate and then I realized I was like, oh, I didn't connect my phone. So I weighed back in and it was like 357. I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but still, I'm like, even 357, I'm like, I'm liking that because I was weighing in at like 360, 361 like every day.
Yeah.
And then it's like I take 3 days off. I take 3 days just forget about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Weigh in 355. I'm like, oh, so this is working.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah. No, it's nice. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. Dude, for me, like it's given me so much more, which I knew this was gonna happen, but it just feels great. Like so much more energy. Because before, like now starting like this new job and having like a much busier schedule, I was just kind of consistently like more tired throughout the day.
Right.
But now just naturally from like getting my blood flowing and get a bit of working out and just kind of just having that, like, dude, now like I do not feel so tired all the time and it feels amazing. Like it's so great. It's weird too, because technically I'm more busy with adding the working out into my schedule.
Yeah, but it just makes you feel so good.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I have more time just because I'm not so tired all the time.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can get more done.
Get that serotonin in.
Yeah.
It makes a heck of a difference.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's like such a good feeling.
Yeah, that's why I always talk about how like I don't ever want to stop working out and training.
Yeah.
Like eventually, like when I'm done athletically, I'll stop doing like sports performance type stuff. Like I probably won't be doing, like, I won't be one rep maxing as much.
Yeah.
Probably won't be doing Olympic lifts as much.
Yeah.
I'll probably start running a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Like actually like aerobic training. Like, hey, I'm gonna go run for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like build up to that. But like I don't ever want to stop because it does. Like I've had periods where I don't work out and I don't feel as good.
Yeah.
And I've had periods where I do work out and I feel amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if I don't weigh any less or anything, I just feel so much better.
Yeah, yeah.
And like
it's just like your whole body just feels better, especially if you hit it like early in the morning, or not even that early, but just if you hit it like 10 a.m. or sooner, and then you have the whole rest of the day ahead of you.
And that's when we practice. We practice at Mondays. Sometimes we go 9:30. That'll be like the earliest we go. But normally we practice at like either 10 a.m. or 11 a.m.
Yeah,
bro, awesome.
Yeah,
I feel great for the rest of the day.
Yeah, dude.
Like if we max, I'll obviously be sore, but I still feel like energetic.
Yeah.
And it's just so nice.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm just thinking back, I'm like, dude, like if I just lose, like, cause I'm just thinking back to, cause if you were back before the pandemic and then like 4 months before that, that was when I was in like late, not even late, like mid to late 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I was in like probably the best shape I've ever been in. Cause that was right after I came back from my freshman year. I had lost a bunch of weight. To the point where it was like, I didn't lose it. I did keto to get the weight off.
Yeah.
So obviously I wasn't like maintaining a bunch of muscle mass or anything. So I got down to probably like 265 after I got back from my freshman year of college.
Mm-hmm.
And then after training for a while, putting on more muscle, actually eating some carbs.
Yeah.
My body thanked me for that. I was sitting right at about 290, which I know a lot of people are like 290, you fat freaking. But keep in mind, this is 290 where I'm 220 pounds of my body is muscle.
Yeah.
Like even now, like at 350, like 250 or 240 pounds of my body is muscle. And I was like, my body fat percentage now is 29%. Then it was like 18 or 19%. Like I was in really good shape.
Yeah.
And I was like 290 to 300 pounds at like 18 to 20% body fat. Like that was the most athletic I've ever been.
Yeah.
And I just was like, cause I just want to get back there. That's all I want. Like, I just want to get back down to 300. Like imagine, I already move pretty well now. Imagine how much better I'd move at 300 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I'm just like, because I still have people on the team that knew me from like before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And they're like weird. Cause like I wasn't the super strong guy. I'm pretty strong, but I'm really explosive and athletic.
Right.
For being 290. Like I could grab rim. Like I could just standing jump up, grab rim.
Yeah.
Cause like all we did was snatches, box jumps. Like we trained super explosive training and I didn't even know I could do it until one day we were just like messing around and they're like, oh, I'm going to slap backboard. I'm like, oh, yeah,
fucked around and grabbed
I'll
rim.
try it. And then I went and jumped and like, even now, like if I can hit backboard, it's like I can barely feel it. No, I jumped up. My whole hand was on that bitch. I was like, boom. I was like, what the heck?
You just like did the Jordan symbol and just smashed that shit.
Yeah, I was like,
and then looked around and looked at everybody and went,
ah! Yeah, I was like, and it like in hindsight now it makes sense. Like I was very casually doing like sets of 5 40-inch box jumps like in the gym every single day. And like in my head, I'm like, it makes sense because the vertical was there. But then I'm like, did I just hit that high? Was that high? Then they're like, try to grab rim. I jumped up and I like grabbed it with my hand. I was like, oh, like no, that's still the most athletic I've ever been. And we literally didn't even get a season out of it because of COVID. So I was like, dude, I just wasted that.
Dude, I'm just imagining like everybody trying so hard and like maybe getting it, maybe not, maybe barely getting close and like this and that. And then just everybody looking at you like, hey, Cody, why don't you try? And you being like, guys, I don't know if I can do it. I don't want to, it's just, I'm going to look so stupid. I don't know. And then just being like, okay, I guess I'll try it. And then just jumping and clearing like the whole rim and coming down on it. Just grabbing it with both hands, swinging off of it, and just fucking screaming in the middle of the gym while you're looking at
Well,
them.
it wasn't that impressive.
I mean,
it wasn't like I was like, oh, my elbow's at rim, let me reach down. No, it wasn't that. I was like, it was all I could do to get it. But I'm 5'11" with short arms, and I fucking got it. So I was like, I was hype.
Did
and
you did you finish? And then you looked at them, you're like, guys, I didn't even know I could do that.
It wasn't that cool. Like, it was like I was more surprised than everyone. Like I was like, what just happened? Like, did that just happen?
You walked away like, yeah, I knew I could do that.
I was like, is this 10 foot? Is this like a 9-foot basketball hoop for some reason?
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. And then like I got fat and I was like 330.
Yeah.
And we did another jumping workout and I went to set up my 40-inch box jumps. Cause like obviously it doesn't mean a 40-inch vertical. That means you got like a 28 to 32-inch vertical and you can pull your knees up.
Yeah.
But still like 40-inch box jump, went to go do it. Nope. Couldn't even get one. I was like, damn. And then cute and now being at 350. Like I can still grab like net maybe halfway up, but like nah.
Yeah.
It's slowly coming. I've felt it coming back as I lost 10 pounds and we've just been getting more explosive.
Yeah.
But no, I just really want to get down to around 300
and
then see if I still have that.
Yeah.
Because if I do, that'll be real nice to do that with a shot put in my hand and see how far it goes.
Yeah. Or, also maybe just flexing on some random 10-year-olds at the park in a quick pickup game.
That too.
Just dunking on some middle schoolers.
Yeah, they're like, you can't grab rim, you're fat. I'm like,
yeah,
I am fat, but
man. I guess I'll try, guys. Oh, fucking owned.
No,
Yeah.
that was when I described myself as I was the sneaky athlete.
Yeah.
Because people go like, even I looked a lot better than I do now. Like I was a lot trim, but like even still at 290, even being at like 20% body fat, like you still look like a big person.
Yeah, yeah.
So like people aren't ready for you to be like, oh yeah, I have a 30-inch vertical.
Yeah.
Like 27-inch or whatever it was. I don't know exactly what it was, but like I could jump.
Yeah.
I can move pretty well.
Yeah.
And then like it was just funny watching people's reactions.
Didn't see it coming.
Yeah, like we'd be doing workouts with the spinners and be like, we doing box jumps, and they get on the set up, the 40-inch box, the tallest, because we have the boxes where you like turn them.
Yeah.
And it's just like the tallest box. They set it up, they do their set, and they're like, oh, do you want me to put it to the horns? I'm like, no, you're good. They're like, okay. And then I jump up and it's like, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, you can do that? Now if I tried to do that, I'd be about 6 inches too short and kick the box and fall.
Yeah.
So that's that. But
dude,
eventually.
That's the only thing I miss is the Olympic lifts, because they were just really fun.
They are nice.
Because it feels so good when you just like, if you're cleaning or jerking or snatching, that sounds weird, and you if you're doing it and you just like perfectly pull the bar up and then catch it under it and then pull it up, like it just feels like so sick.
Yeah. I'm excited now because we just got off we've been doing full snatches. Oh, I finally hit a 225 snatch, by the way.
Wow. Okay.
I know. I was hyped.
Damn.
I didn't think we were going to be able to do it because we decided to do front squat first. I'm like, I don't have nothing left. Then I just I'm like, just put it on the bar. I'm not going to not try it.
Yeah.
And then I just pulled it, caught it. I was like, oh, I got it. I was so hyped. Finally,
someone take a picture.
Yeah. I was like, yes. And oh no, I don't even have a video of it either because I didn't think I was gonna get it.
Yeah.
That's how confident I wasn't gonna get it. I didn't take a video and then I got it. I was
That's
like,
pretty funny actually.
Damn it. No, but I got it, and then we're about to start a new cycle, and our coach said in the new cycle we're gonna do instead of full snatches, we're gonna do hang snatches like from the hip.
Okay.
I was like, dude, that's my favorite snatch. That's my favorite clean and snatch variation.
I don't like it as much.
That's how I've cleaned the most weight and snatched the most weight.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know why I can clean more from the hip than I can a full clean. Probably because my technique sucks. But yeah, I've pulled I've completed a hang clean, a 295-pound hang clean, like just from the hips.
Yeah.
Up to front rack, I've done 295. Full clean, I've only ever done 275. The same thing, like I've hang snatched from the hip like 245.
Yeah.
And like I just barely got 225 on a full snatch.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or
I don't know, because I've never actually maxed on hang cleans or hang snatches. I just don't like the feeling of them as much. Like, I like getting the momentum of having the weight at the bottom and then getting the momentum of pulling it up and then bumping it with the hip and then getting it up. Like, it definitely
feels better.
Yeah.
Like doing a very well, like a very technically good clean or snatch feels much better than a hang snatch or a hang clean. But I just have a lot of explosive power in my hips and I'm really strong. And it takes away like the technical part from the floor. It's literally just explode.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, okay, so this is just a pure test of explosiveness.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. And I'm like, this is my thing.
Yeah, I guess technically, like, I never tried maxing with hanging anything, but like, I guess technically I probably could have done more weight. I like that feeling of leading with the shoulders and getting that momentum up. Like, even though it probably, I'll hit that. Even though it technically, I probably could max more without starting from the floor. I don't know. It just feels like I can do more. I don't know. It just feels right, you know?
It does feel right. No, I still miss the workouts we used to have at the high school. I don't miss how fat and out of shape I was in high school, but I do miss the workouts we would do in high school. Like, I remember all of us being in there, Olympic lifts, squats, like messing around, Cameron dropping weight plates on his foot all the time. Like, that was fun. Oh, during track season, those lifts were the best.
There was some good times, but I think also looking back on it, there's definitely also a lot of times where I was just annoyed and like frustrated because we had like no equipment.
That's true. Yeah,
so like, I feel like the nostalgia is very real, but also like, if we're getting really down to like the nitty gritty, like having access to a full gym is nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not even like, I mean, machines are nice too, but that's not even really what I'm talking about. Just having enough dumbbells and having like plenty of benches and squat racks and just being able to do the shit you want to do.
100%.
Yeah.
That's why it's so nice. Cause like, even though our gym at MJC is literally smaller.
Yeah.
But like it's one of those where the whole floor is like the rubber stuff. So we don't have platforms, but we can put the bars anywhere on the floor for cleans and deadlifts and stuff.
Interesting.
Which is so nice.
Yeah.
We have like 8 racks, 10 racks, like a bunch, each with a bench, each with like a full set of weights.
Yeah.
Like we have nice, like we just got new racks, new really nice bars. Like we got like 7, 8, somewhere around there, brand new Rogue Ohio Power bars.
Oh, nice.
And some of them are blue.
Yeah.
Because obviously MJC. And they're so nice.
Yeah.
Like we got good collars. Like the ones, the one Bardis got for the high school weight room that are like the clip ones. But they're like those versions, but like the heavy duty ones.
Yeah.
We have those.
Oh, nice.
And it's just so nice. It's just boop, boop. Like I don't have to worry about the springs being weird or anything like that. And we have like a full rack of dumbbells.
Yeah.
That go up to like 85 pounds. And then in the closet, we just ran out of room on the dumbbell rack. In the closet, we have 95s, 100s, all the way up to like 120s.
Nice.
Dumbbell wise, which we never use.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like the only time we use them is when we do like
dumbbell snatches, maybe.
Yeah, that, which we don't really do. We haven't done in this. Like when we do suitcase carries, we'll use them.
Right.
But like, and we don't have machines and stuff. There's another gym on the other side that has machines that like if we really want to do a supplementals there. But like I'm fine with like, hey, I can't do pull-ups and we don't have an assisted pull-up machine. I'll just do reverse pull-ups.
Right.
Like that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as I get like my main lifts, I can squat, deadlift, bench, like anything I need to, like any of the main lifts I can do very easily in that gym with nice equipment. And it's freaking awesome.
Dude, that's the funny part actually. For years, so much of my workout routines revolved around barbells, dumbbells, and like medicine balls and kettlebells, just like dead weight type of shit. I didn't really know a lot of machines. I would do like lat pull downs and like leg press. That was like the extent of my knowledge of machines I would use.
Same.
Now, going to a legit gym that has all the machines in it, I am like trying to figure out what each one is for. And some of them, I'm like, yeah, this doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll just hit this sometime for fun. Some of them, I'm like, yeah, this is actually kind of useful. But I have to like learn the machines now, just because that was never something I had to go
through that
before.
too, because I'd never like. I'm like, why do I go to like why would I go to Planet Fitness or In Shape when I just work out at the high school gym?
Right. Yeah.
And like then, and even into college, like I always had either the high school gym or the gym when I worked at CCU or when I threw at CCU.
Yeah.
And then the gym at MJC. And then COVID hit. And then even when we came back from COVID, it's like, yeah, we don't have the gym open. You have to work out on your own.
Yeah.
And then I went to the one in Waterford.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't even remember what it's called now. But then I'm like, oh, there's machines.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use these. I'm like,
you just
bench
got, like,
is taken up.
Tunnel vision, just
What?
you and the machines, just like fuck.
I'm like, I know the
How do I
lat pull
approach her?
down. I know the fly machine. Everything else, I'm like, uh-oh.
It's funny to imagine you looking at the machines like it's a hot girl at a party and being like, all right, how do I approach this situation? Gotta come in smooth. Gotta make sure I look like I know what I'm doing. Gotta, make the right moves right now. Fuck.
You get to the quad extension machine, and I'm like, okay,
Yo.
I need to adjust this to be right for mine, but I don't know which levers do what. So you'll see me like sitting at a fucking quad extension machine for like 5 minutes. Like, how does this motherfucker work?
Dude.
The one at the gym is fucking, the one at our gym was literally just like, get in it and go.
Yeah.
Like this one, it's like, there's like 4 levers and there's like a thing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what is happening? And now I'm like, now I get it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've been like, okay, I'm cool. I can look at a machine and figure it out.
Yeah.
But like, especially going in thinking like, I know how to work out.
Mhm.
And then I'm like, how do you use this machine?
Well, the machines are weird too because you have to figure out like which ones are actually useful because some of them are just completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
And then some of them are actually legitimately good if you just want to like do some shoulder work or like triceps or chest or whatever. But like
chest press machines are really nice.
yeah, those are good. Yeah.
Obviously fly machines are super nice because you can control the range of motion.
Yeah, yeah.
I will never do dumbbell flies if there's a fly machine.
Never.
Never.
I don't do dumbbell flies, period. Because I'm like, I just don't want to risk the injury, man.
Right.
Like,
it is a safer way to do it. Like, because we have to do dumbbell flies because they're really good for discus.
yeah.
But obviously they're dangerous, especially doing heavy weight.
Yeah.
So we don't keep our arm like, because usually you keep it like pretty out there. And
Yeah.
we don't do that with the dumbbell flies. We keep it here and we bend at the elbow.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then go to almost 90.
Yeah.
Even though it's not as ideal as doing this, but we just don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Gabe. I was like, because we hit the fly machine, and I was like, okay, I'm more comfortable with this, and I can like manage it due to low weight, and it's like lesser risk of injury. But I was like, I told him, I was like, yeah, I just never hit flies because it's just not like, yeah, it's a good chest workout, but it's not worth tearing my pec.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like, and don't get me wrong, it's not like it's a guarantee, but if that does happen, then it's like, great, now I'm fucked for like 2 months while my chest heals.
Right.
So yeah, I'm trying to like figure out which machines are just bullshitty and which ones are useful. And it's like, it's a weird process, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's different for everyone. Like, cause sometimes like machines, like the angle, like, cause some chest press machines suck for me.
Yeah.
Like I hate them because they're like, I got very wide shoulders.
Right, right.
So if they have like the handles are in and it's like this, where like the handles are like, it sucks. Cause then it ends up just basically being triceps for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I need the ones where you can have the option for the wider, cause like obviously if I get in and I sit down and I can't use my chest if I'm holding it like this.
See, this is a problem that I do not have.
Yeah. So now I always need the ones that have the wide.
Yeah.
So I can actually use my chest.
Yeah.
And it's just a whole thing. Like you'll see in videos of me benching, like my grip, like especially for how like tall I am, you would think, oh, his bench grip's pretty like narrow. And to me, it actually is like relative to my shoulders, a narrow grip.
Yeah.
But like when I go, it looks like it's like, why are his arms so wide? And then you see how big my shoulders are. Because if you just look at my hands, it's like, why are they like out here?
Yeah.
And then you look at where like the angle of my arms and I'm actually just like here.
Yeah.
Like I'm like slightly outside my shoulder.
Yeah.
Which is like actually a little bit inside of a normal bench grip.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
oh, like people don't believe me when I say like my shoulders do not fit on a bench for bench press.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I squeeze my lats tight and there's always going to be one piece of one shoulder that's off. Every single time.
This is a problem I just don't have.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, yeah, no, it's not.
I've been comfortable benching one time. And that's when I was at like a strength. There was like a strength, like a fitness convention thing when I lived in Ohio.
Yeah.
Because that's where they had the Arnold and everything. So we
Right.
went to the expo, and they had you could test the, what was it called? The Rogue Monster Power Bench 2.0, and it was an extra wide bench.
Yeah.
And I got down on it, and I laid back, and both my shoulders fit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is a game changer.
Yeah.
Like, I might just buy this. And then I looked at the price tag. It was like $375. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to buy that. But if I did have the money, I would buy that. And I would I would
See, you're kind of fucked now, though, because now you've gotten to taste glory once, and now you have to go back to regular benches.
Yeah, I just have to, when I have to tighten as much as I can and try to, okay, I think I'm good there. I think I'm balanced.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I mean, you basically just, you fucked around and just went straight to heroin. Now you're going back to Xanax, and it's just not going to hit the same.
Yeah.
So, you might have to... never mind. I was going to say, maybe you just buy one, but then again, it's like... What do you where do you put it? You know
That's
what
I'm saying.
I
live in an apartment. That's I do eventually and when I say eventually, I mean when I'm an actual adult and have my own house and stuff. Then I'm hey, I'm living here for at least 10 years.
Yeah.
I do want to get I just want to build my own garage gym.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm I just hate having to go to commercial gyms and worry about, oh, is someone going to be using this machine or is someone going to be using the squat rack and blah, blah, blah. I'm I just want to be able to get up, go to my garage, get my workout in.
Yeah.
I'm I have the dream garage gym in my head. It has the rack, it has the weights, it has, a nice, full rack where it has a bench inside. You can squat outside.
Yeah.
With a platform for Olympic lifting and deadlifts, all contained in that little corner. And then I have rack of dumbbells. And then some accessory stuff that I would like I'd probably want a Nordic hamstring bench. That would be nice. And then bands. Then what is it called? I don't remember. But you know where you can put the bar inside the little slot to where it can swing? A landmine?
I'm not sure.
It's you put your bar in a little thing in the corner and it could swing and it stays there. It's really cool. You should get it.
Sure, yeah. I've maybe seen them. I just don't know what you're referring to exactly.
Yeah. And then I'll have a throwing ring in my garage.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah. I'm going to have a throwing ring because I want one of the garages that's taller.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have a throwing ring and then a net in there so I could throw shot or disc. I'd have to get indoor shots and pads and stuff. But I'm I will spend a lot of money to set that up. Once I have money, it'll be so nice.
You know, it'd be sick would be if they had, so you know how they have the virtual golf things, but you actually hit the golf ball into the thing and it measures how hard it hits in the direction. It'd be dope if there was the equivalent to that, but with throwing. And then it could measure the distance, and there could be wind that's applied to wherever you're playing in it, and you can measure how hard it hits and where it hits and the direction. It'd be a little complicated because since it's not just a perfect sphere,
right?
It'd be a little
well, it'd be easier with shot.
Yeah, it'd be easier with shot for sure. But that'd be cool if they had something like that.
It would be really cool.
Yeah, but I imagine that's, just on a whim. I'm just assuming that's probably not been developed yet.
Yeah, and if it was developed, it'd be a lot more money than I have.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but I just want a bare bones. Literally, that's all I want. I want the weightlifting setup right there.
Yeah.
I could literally do just the rack, weights, bar, bench, dumbbell rack, and be good.
Yeah, yeah.
I could get 90.
You can do so much.
90% of the workouts I needed done, or 90% of the accessories I have to do.
Yeah.
With just that done. It's oh, you want to do box jumps? Just jump on the bench.
Yeah.
You want to do step ups? Step on the bench. You want to do lunges? Do it in the rack. There's so much stuff you can do with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then obviously the throwing ring would be also really nice because, especially because now that we've all tasted, I've felt the effects of COVID and be I wasn't able to go anywhere. You know how nice it'd be to just be hey, I have a shot and a disc in my garage and I have a wooden throws ring. I'm just going to throw there.
Yeah, yeah.
Into a net.
Yeah.
And it also would be nice because I do want to coach after college. It'd be nice to be hey, it's raining. Come over to my garage gym.
Yeah, yeah.
Got a circle.
You could do that. Yeah. Dude, you know what? And this kind of reminds me of in a way, weird way, your setup you're talking about. But you know what I really appreciate is going to the gym now and just not knowing anybody. It's
It
so
is
fucking nice.
Right?
Because like I can just go in, get my lift in, and just leave. Or at the most, I can lift with one other person, and we can just go about our day. And like with me and Gabe, and like Gabe's like he's there to work, so it's like we can go in, just get it done, and like get out. I don't have to be there for like 2 hours running into like 10 different people I know and having to be like, oh, how you doing? Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, dude.
And
It's just like,
you can send all the signals too, like headphones in, like
oh, dude,
head down, like not talking in between sets, like.
it's great, man. I just put like one earbud in, so I'm still like aware of what's going on, but I got my music playing, and like, fuck, it's so nice.
Yeah. The only crap part is like, for some reason, anytime you start lifting big weight, people think that's like, oh, I can go talk to him because I'm gonna ask him questions.
I'm not gonna have that problem.
I'm like, bro, it's so annoying.
Give me
It's
a
not
year.
as like, it's not a problem in like when I go to like Olympic lifting gyms or
Yeah.
power like serious like athletic gyms that I've been to.
Yeah,
Not a big deal because everyone else is lifting those numbers too.
yeah.
So it's like you're not special.
Yeah.
But you go to like when we went to the gym in Waterford, where it's like there's like three bodybuilders / powerlifters that go there that lift big, and
Oh,
then
you're talking about MaxFit, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and then me that lifts big,
Yeah,
and everyone
yeah.
else that goes there is just regular Joe Schmo trying to stay in shape,
Yeah.
and it's like I'm in my third working set out of 5 of of a set of 5 at 405 for deadlift,
Yeah.
which is not even crazy weight.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just for 5. And I'm like sitting down in between. Obviously, I'm out of shape, so I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, yo, bro, can you teach me how to deadlift, bro? I'm like,
No. I'm not a personal
I'm in my
trainer.
rest set, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm like, at least wait till I'm unracking the weight or something.
Yeah.
Don't be like, hey, I know you're setting up to pull right now, but
Want to be
yo.
a physical trainer?
right. Like,
Hey, I know you're like don't work here at all and you're just here like trying to lift and you probably got a bunch of other shit going on, but like, hey, how would you feel about being a physical trainer but like completely for free?
right. And if I'm working out with someone, like I worked out with Justin Gonzalez, the
Yeah.
kid that he like powerlifts or bodybuilds or whatever he does.
Oh wait, which Justin are we talking about?
It's I think that's his name. Let me pull it on my phone. I might be. Oh, I hope I didn't say his name wrong. Let me look up real quick.
But yeah, no, it's such a good feeling, man. Just going in, being able to just go in and bang it out and get out. Because that's the reason also I never bothered going to MaxFit. Because I was like, I don't want to see all these people I know and like have to either one, pretend like I like just like ignore them weirdly because I'm trying to get my work done, but like also be like, well, I don't want to be a complete asshole, so maybe I'll just acknowledge them. Like I was just like, I don't want to go through all that.
Right.
I just want to go somewhere like Oakdale where I don't know all the people in the gym and I could just go in and like get it done and get out. And like even with having a workout partner, like I'm happy to work out with Gabe. I'm not going to work out with a lot of other people because there's got to be people I can like get it done with.
Oh yeah.
And I know Gabe's like down to, go in and like do a bunch of different stuff and get it done.
Yeah, that's my thing is I hate working out with people that don't want to just do it.
Yeah.
Like I'm down to talk and everything in between sets and whatever. And if I'm working out with you and you're like less experienced, you ask me some questions, like of course I'm gonna help you out, give you some stuff. I'll like be like, hey, this is how I pull, this is how, like give you some tips and stuff. But like people want to have like full ass conversations in between lifts, and I'm like, dude, I only got 20 seconds left on my rest set. Can I get some deep breaths in? Damn.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
It's also just like, dude, like now I'm like, I'm busy. Like I'm trying to get this
like,
done.
Do you not see what's happening right now?
Yeah. Because even with like the talking, I'm kind of like, oh, we could just do that later while we do other shit.
Right.
But like while we're here, like we can just get it done.
For real. I'm just like, can we not?
Yeah. But yeah, no. So it's kind of interesting. I'm also now like remembering the like gym tropes that you usually see. Like the other day, I was waiting for the platform to free up so I could deadlift, and actually it was with me and Gabe. But I was waiting for the platform to free up, and there's this fucking guy in the gym. I'm in Fit Republic in Oakdale. There's this fucking guy just talking to this girl for like 20 minutes. Just like 1 foot on the platform and then like 1 foot off, like all his weight on it. And I was just like, dog, like I don't want to cock block you right now, but I really do want to deadlift.
Right.
Like I would really appreciate it if you would please like lit up the one platform in the fucking gym. That's the only thing that sucks about that gym. There's only one platform. So you can do like there's a bunch of squat racks, not a bunch, but there's enough. There's enough squat racks, there's enough benches, there's enough other stuff, there's dumbbells, machines, whatever. But there's only one platform. So if you want to deadlift, like if one guy like that is just over there, like chatting up this random girl in the gym and like fucking hogging it, it's not good.
Yeah, that's tragic. I hate that.
Dude, I was so frustrated. And I was just like, man, I just want to use the platform.
Right. You're like, can I just go?
I was like, I agree, bro. Like, she is fucking hot, but like, come on. Like, I want to lift.
Like, I just want to lift. I want to get in my workout, go home.
Yeah.
And you're really just killing the vibe right now.
Yeah. Because I'm like, dude, if I'm going to Fit Republic in Oakdale, I'm not going there to try to pick up a date. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to just lift.
Right.
Because I'm not going to, like, you know how you were describing somebody asking you for advice about lifting and having to like pull out your earbud and be like, I'm sorry, what's good?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I'm not like walking up to some girl in the gym and being like, hey, what's up? What's going on? And then doing the whole, like, she has to take her earbud out and be like, I'm sorry, what?
Right.
And then you got to repeat everything you just said. Like, I'm not doing that.
What's up, shorty? You looking good in them Gymshark leggings. How about we get a date later? You know, go get some food. Huh? What you talking about?
Sorry, what was that? Repeat that?
Never mind.
You know what? It's cool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, but his name's
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I worked out with him. You know Sam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So-
wait, actually, hold on. Did we go to school with this guy?
Yeah. He was a few years behind us, but
I have no idea who this is.
well, either way, he went to
That's
Waterford.
tragic.
Well, like I know him. Because he was going to Max Fit and I was going to Max Fit. He was like, "You want to get a workout in sometimes?" Blah, blah. I was like, "Of course." And we
Yeah.
were there at the same time. We're like, "Hey, let's get a workout in," and we were deadlifting. And he was like, "Yo," because I mean, even I pull a lot more now, but even at the time, like I was pulling. I think my max around that time was like 505,
Mhm.
something like that. So I was pulling decent weight,
Mhm.
and obviously he's a lot lighter than me, so he doesn't pull as much. But he had never really deadlifted much
Mhm.
before until he started doing it in high school, and he like wanted to get some tips, and I was like, "Oh yeah, here, honestly, like for you, especially lifting with a belt, chalk up, like you want to get your feet set, catch your breath, and you want to mark where your hands are going to be, like breathe." Grab, pull, like immediately. Don't take a bunch of time. And he actually ended up like hitting like a 25-pound PR. Just
Wow.
just messing around. Because his form, like, sorry, Sam, but your form was not good. Like, we fixed it up. It's good now, but it was not good. Like, it was kind of ugly. But looks good now. He lifts a lot more now.
Nice.
I haven't worked out with him in a while because obviously I've been back at MJC.
Yeah.
But no, he's fun he's one of my favorite people. Him, Ethan, yeah, probably him and Ethan. Or like Sam and Ethan are probably my favorite people to work out with.
Yeah,
and I've
yeah.
only worked out with Sam like once or twice.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Like that's it. And we're not like super close, but like the 2 workouts we did together were solid. And I liked them. You're a good vibe.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah, I hate when people out of nowhere are just like, "Bro, teach me how to deadlift." I'm like,
That's so funny because I've just never had this problem. Like, because nobody's gonna see the weight that I'm moving and be like, "Yeah, this guy."
well, it's also
this
I think
guy.
most of it is because it was in Waterford. So it's
yeah.
like, Waterford's so
a
small
small
that like
gym,
everyone
so, like-
knows everyone, and everyone obviously knows me. So they're like, because it's Waterford, and they're like, "Oh, hey, that's the really strong guy that went to college for sports, and is all I know him from is that I saw him in the gym and he was strong."
Oh, that's
So then I'm like
tough.
the advice guy, and I'm like, I don't want to be
Great.
the advice guy.
Yeah, you know what you need to do is you need to just be a complete asshole. Like next time somebody does that, and they say like, "Hey, can you like whatever?" Be like, "No,"
Yeah.
and then just don't even be funny about it. Just be like, "Nah,"
I've done that.
and then just cold stare them and just wait for them to walk away. Because there's no way at that point they're gonna like try to continue that. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"I need to leave this social situation because this is
That's
very
true.
painful."
but that's painful for me too. Like I have to sit.
It's kind of funny though, because after that you can just laugh,
yeah, that's true.
and then you can be like, "Wow, what a bitch."
Yeah. I don't have that problem now though, because I just work. Wow, because I just work out with my teammates.
Yeah.
And I give them unsolicited advice that makes them PR.
Yeah. You save the advice for the team lifts.
Yeah, I'm like
To just unload on them.
Frank, why the fuck are you deadlifting like that? Do
Ooh.
this. Like
Is Frank, is this a...
this is an actual person.
Oh, is
yeah.
a real person?
Yeah, he's a way better discus thrower than I am,
Oh.
but I'm a much better deadlifter, so I teach him how to deadlift.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, he PR'd like last time we went for a max. I don't remember, like over a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
But he hit like 355 in the deadlift.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, it's respectable. But I wasn't there when they did it because I did it on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So then this time I was watching him deadlift. I'm like, what in the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad, but I'm like, he wasted so much energy in his setup and getting close to the pull. Like, dude, you're starting with your hips too high.
Oh, okay.
You need to get your hips to the bar quicker, and you need to start better. And then so I taught him how to get like to start with his hips a little lower because like you are supposed to start with your hips high, but his hips were too high.
Yeah.
He was in like RDL position.
Oh, okay.
And then I told him to get his hips a little bit lower to feel like his head and shoulders are coming up first. And then as soon as the bar passes the knees to, this is not going to sound good, but this is what you're supposed to do in a deadlift. As soon as the bar passes your knees, you fuck the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Literally as soon as it passes your knees, you get your hips to the bar as fast as possible. That's how you lock out a deadlift.
Yeah.
It sounds bad, but that's the best way to explain it.
You just got to lay a little pipe halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't like lifting with straps. I deadlift with straps because I'm not going to try to pull 565 without straps because that's just not going to happen. But he doesn't. He uses chalk and mixed grip. So I'm like, dude, if you use chalk and mixed grip, find your feet, grip, pull. Like, that's literally how you do it. You just stand up with your belt on. You get your hands ready. You get your feet set. You look at where you're putting your hands. Big breath. Hold your breath. And then while you're holding your breath, you bend down, grip, pull the slack out of the bar and pull. Because then you do it all in one breath. You're not wasting any energy. I've seen so many people tire themselves out and lose all their breath just getting set up for a deadlift.
Yeah.
And then they try to pull with no breath, and they wonder why their back's like starting to curve.
The breath work is so important, like when you're lifting. And it's funny because I feel like with running and stuff that's more cardio based, it's easier to find that rhythm in your breath. But I feel like with lifting, it's like it takes a little bit more focus to find that rhythm. I feel like because you're not doing like a consistent movement. Or you are sometimes, but if you're doing like a max especially, like you're not. You just sort of have to understand the timing of when you're inhaling and exhaling and like.
Well, and deadlift's especially hard too because you think about bench, squat, like both those lifts. When you unrack it, you're at the top of the lift.
Yeah.
You do the negative, and then you go push it back to the top of the lift.
Mm-hmm.
So your body, and the thing that you'll learn in lifting is your body naturally wants to do things correctly once you're getting into position.
Mm-hmm.
But it's getting into that position that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Especially because if you are a decent squatter and you have the bar on your back and you start lowering down the squatting position, naturally your body's going to do the things it should to get into a good bottom position. Mm-hmm. Now it's just your job to get up and keep your hips engaged.
Yeah.
In the deadlift, you have to get yourself into the bottom position manually with no help. Your body does not take over because there's no negative. So that's why deadlift is like, and some people's squat form is bad, but that's mostly because of like lack of mobility, not because of bad technique.
Yeah.
And you rarely see someone with like really bad bench technique, like someone that's touching that just goes up. Maybe they can tweak some things, but it's never, you look at it and it goes ugly.
Yeah.
But you look at some people that deadlift and that's ugly.
Yeah,
It looks disgusting. And it's because that's the one lift where you have to manually put yourself in that bottom position.
Yeah.
And it's not done for you.
There's so much more variables.
Yeah. So you have to know how to get into that position.
Yeah.
And it's not easy.
Yeah.
You have to learn. And even once you do learn it, you have to replicate it enough to where your body feels comfortable in it.
Yeah.
My body did not feel comfortable deadlifting for a long time.
Yeah.
It's not a natural movement. You're forcing your body into a position that has a lot more leverage, yes, but it's also a position that your body would never normally be in.
Yeah. It feels weird. Like it took a long time for me to get comfortable, like deadlifting correctly. And like, yeah. Even the other day I wasn't using just the regular bar. I was using the hex bar just because I was like, I just want to move a little bit of weight and like not worry so much about having great form and all that.
Hex bar's good.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about the hex bar, because I actually prefer the hex bar over the straight bar deadlift for like just general in keeping in shape.
Yeah. That's part of the reason.
I definitely prefer it. The only thing I don't like is, you know how you're supposed to get your hips to the bar.
Yeah.
Well, the bar does not stop your hips.
Yeah.
And if you let your hips go through, your lower back can get fucked.
Yeah.
In a hex bar. So you have to be conscious of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like hex bar.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love hex bar. Like I can deadlift over 600 on a hex bar, so I always like the hex bar,
dude.
Even though I can only do 565 straight bar.
Dog, I only had 45s on the bar, and I was like, "Whew, man, I'm hurting right now."
No, yeah, they were getting.
Oh, it was bad.
When Frank was going, he was like, he took a first attempt at 405 and didn't get it. He was like, I'm gonna go for it again. And then I was messing with him. I was like, Frank, all you gotta do is this. I didn't have a belt on. I didn't have straps. I was just like, all you gotta do is this, and I just grabbed it. And
what an asshole!
I was like, you just gotta do that. He's like,
dude,
fuck you.
Just do what I just did, but you do it instead of watching it being done. That's all you have to do, Frank.
I know. Sometimes it's fun being an asshole, though. I can't.
Yeah. Oh man.
Anyways. Oh, by the way, we forgot to say, drink of the day was a Scotch old fashioned.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. 2 ounces of Johnny Walker Double Black. 2 ounces.
2 ounces. 2 ounces.
2 ounces Johnny Walker Double Black. 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. 2 to 4 dashes of Angostura bitters. I like Angostura bitters a lot, so I went with 4. And then a little bit of tangerine juice. I went a little bit too much on this one, but and then ice, mix. It's very good. Yeah. Usually you garnish with like an orange slice or a maraschino cherry, but I didn't do either.
We just garnished it with hard work and dedication.
Yeah. Well, not your hard work and dedication.
Oh, well, I was working hard and dedicating myself, man. I've done a whole, not to brag or anything. I went to the gym 3 days this week, or in the last week.
Hey, honestly, props.
Thank you.
It's hard to get back in the gym. You still plan on doing that 5K?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like I'm still gonna be training for that, and especially a 5K. Like I could hit a 5K right now, but my time wouldn't be great. The 10K I'd have to actually train for. Oh yeah, I could right now. I could do a 5K. So
why don't you just train to have a good 5K time?
I'd rather just stretch it out and do a 10K. I'd rather do like
it makes no sense.
Just because oh shit.
It's okay. We should wrap up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up soon. Just because I don't know. I kind of just want to get my value in a way. Like I don't know. I want to go and I want to just do a longer run. You know what I mean?
Okay, but
I don't really have a good explanation here. I kind of just want to do a longer run.
I feel like you could just do a shorter run and just get in better shape for it. I mean, and then get a better time where your 10K time, like you already know your 5K time wouldn't be great. Your 10K time would be awful. Like for you, like for how you used to run.
Definitely going to be bad. But
yeah, so why not just train for a 5K, get your 5K time down to a point, like train it to get it down to a point where you're happy with it. Then at that point, then you move on to a 10K.
I mean, maybe.
And then you increase the challenge. You conquer one challenge and then you go to the next.
I mean, maybe I will, but I kind of just want to do a 10K.
Stupid.
I'm telling you, like, I don't have a good reason for this. I just kind of, in my heart, know, like, I want to do a 10K.
That's like me being like, I'm throwing right now. I throw like 43 feet in the shot, but I don't want to throw 45 feet. I just want to throw 50. So I'm just going to throw 50.
So
but you need to do one of them first before you do the next.
But like, wouldn't it just be so gangster though if I just jumped straight into the 10K and just like leapfrogged right over the 5K?
And absolutely die and have a terrible time?
You never know, dude. Maybe I finish it and I'm like, man, I feel really great now.
Well, I have no doubt that you'll finish it, but I'm like,
oh yeah.
Do you think you're gonna be able to run the whole time?
Yeah. I'll just be really fucking slow. I'm gonna be like,
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying run, not like limp jog.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna be like at the end, bro. Fuck. I'm
like
gonna
a 5K, you could run,
because
pretty consistent pace the whole time.
I'll see. You know what I'll have to do? I'll see like how I'm feeling because when I maybe like within the next couple weeks.
No, what that means is I'm gonna see how I'm feeling. He's definitely just gonna do the 10K. He's gonna die,
dude.
And he's gonna be like, I should have done the 5K, but I was never gonna do the 5K. Let's be real.
But like, I'm gonna feel so good coming back, and everybody's like, oh shit, I thought you were gonna do a 5K, and I'm like, no, I just did the 10K. And then at that point, they're not even gonna ask the time. They're just gonna be like, oh, you just did the higher one, yeah. And then it doesn't matter if my time sucks because I'm just like, well, I did it. And then that's when I move on to the half marathon.
Jesus.
No, I don't know if that's going to happen. That's a lot longer. But then I'd have to like go to 13 miles. But I don't know. I just kind of because I feel like right now I could probably do like, I could probably struggle and do like 4 miles. So it's like I only really need to add a little bit more to do the 10K because this 10K is like 7.1.
No.
So what?
No. Wait. A 5K is 3.1 miles.
It's 3 point. I thought it was 3.6
Pretty sure
or
it's 3.1, but I can look it up.
All right, this is my prediction. 5K is 3.6.
Like, I'm not guessing. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Yeah, it's 3.1 miles.
So
So
then
10K
the 10K
is
is
6.2
6.2. Oh, I'm chilling then. I could do that. I need to train a little bit more.
You said
for
you'd
it,
have to
but-
struggle for 4 miles. That's another 2.2 miles.
Well, yeah, but like struggle considering like I've barely been running lately. So like if I do like actual running on my off days and like do it consistently, like I could do the 10K, you know? Might just
Go for it.
we'll see what happens.
I told you me and Peyton would go do the 5K with you. We wouldn't run the whole time, obviously,
Yeah.
but we'd walk it and try to jog some bit. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see what the schedule looks like. Because if there's just not because I kind of want to do the Berkeley one because it sounds nice because they like go around the city and I haven't been to Berkeley in a while. But unless there's like another more like scenic one that's around the same distance. But anyways,
Hey, you know what you could do?
what?
If you want to wait a year. No, we always MJC, well, Coach D at MJC, he's our track coach. He always puts on a 5K run on Thanksgiving Day called the Turkey Trot.
Oh, interesting.
It always has a bunch of people. We bring in a bunch of money for it.
Where does it happen?
It's in Modesto. It's in one of the like a park by the river, and it's like very scenic in the woods, like by the river
interesting.
with trees and stuff. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a really nice trail. I think pretty sure it's just a 5K.
Hit me up 8 months from now. I might be down.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I'll probably be. I mean, I won't be at MJC by then, but I'll probably come back and help.
Yeah.
Like run it and stuff because alma mater and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be fun. It's pretty fun. I've always I never wanted to do it, but I've always some of the times we see there are pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like we'll see some good times.
Yeah.
Like we saw some low 15-minute times.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I think someone actually broke 15 minutes this last one. I don't remember though. But yeah,
I'm not
we
gonna be
see
running
some
time like that.
fast motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah. That's the thing, I'm like painfully average at a lot of athletic stuff.
That's why you would have been a good decathlete.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if you would have came to MJC and Coach Beeman could have trained you in the decathlon,
that would have been hella fun.
dude, you would have been good.
I would have been down, but honestly, there's no way I could have done it because I'm pretty sure at that point, if I would have came in when I would have been going into college, there's no way I could have been doing the hurdles at all. So it just wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, but he would have taught you.
Yeah, but I couldn't practice them.
Oh, right,
at all.
because your knee.
Yeah, because at that point I was barely recovering from
But you would have been able to actually get work from our trainers because you don't need insurance to do that.
Oh yeah,
So you would have actually gotten medical help.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's why I didn't have fucking insurance. Bro, I was told there's people I've mentioned that to before when I mentioned the whole knee thing, and I was just yeah, it kind of sucked too because I had no insurance, so I was kind of just fucked. And they were just what? I was I just didn't have insurance. What do you mean what?
Yeah. No, but that's the crappy part. If you go to MJC, then it's you don't need insurance for the training staff to look at you because you're an athlete.
Yeah.
I go there. I literally, when I get hurt, I just go to the training staff. I don't even go to the doctor.
Dope.
Only if it's bad, bad, hey, you might need surgery bad, then I'll go to the doctor. But
Yeah.
I haven't had one that bad yet. So
Yeah. No, that's the good thing about my knee was there was never a point where it looked because it wasn't like the ACL, it was just the ligaments. So it was able to heal over time. So
kind of.
yeah, it's not 100%, but it's a cool 95%. I mean, it was good the other day when we'll wrap it up right now, but real quick, it was good the other day when I was playing soccer in Modesto because I wore
Soccer, what?
dude, I was fucking on Friday in between lifting days. I just went. So my coworker mentioned to me, he was hey, we're gonna play soccer tonight. He was my partner that day, and he was hey man, we're gonna go play soccer tonight in Modesto at 8 if you're down. And I was thought about the date, thought about the time. I was I can do that. And then we went out, and I've never played a game of soccer before. So I was
I was about to say, I don't think you ever played soccer, did you?
No, never. And so I went out and I was just trying to kind of figure it out because I've just never had to dribble a soccer ball or thought about passing or anything. So it was hella fun because it was anytime anything went remotely well or I passed it in the direction of one of my teammates.
You're let's go.
Yeah, I was just so hyped because I was dope. I've never done that before. So it was like, the little things were very satisfying. But I wore like, that kind of light flexible knee brace that I have. I wore that one like just to make sure I was good. But I never had a point where my knee went weird. So, which is good because that had a lot of like unpredictable like cuts and movements and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, I was good. So like,
me and Peyton played soccer like 1-on-1
mm-hmm.
When we were on the cruise because they had a basketball court. They had these mini soccer goals with soccer balls that you could do too.
Yeah.
And obviously, I suck at soccer.
Yeah.
Like I haven't played since I was like 7, and I was never great when I was 7. So like I barely know how to dribble a soccer ball. Little did I know that when Peyton decided to start not only playing softball, but mainly playing softball travel when she was 12, little did I know that up until that point, from when she was 5 until when she was 12, she was playing travel soccer.
That's so funny. She just never told you this.
She said, I played soccer when I was a kid. Never told me there was like competitive soccer.
Not just like kicking it at the goal with your friends. Because I did that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I never dribbled or passed or anything. I just would fuck around and like.
And she starts dribbling, and admittedly, it's not like amazing. Like she was 12 when she stopped, so obviously she's rust. But like compared to someone who played when they were 7 and was not good because it was just me and my dumbass friends kicking a soccer ball and chasing it because we were 6.
Yeah.
Like no, she was dribbling and like being like aiming like I'm gonna hit it the top left of the net. I'm like you can aim.
Yeah.
And she kicked my ass.
Yeah.
Like I'm like. Well, we're never playing soccer again.
Yeah. That's so funny.
To be fair, though, we did just get done playing basketball, and I kicked her ass.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so it's fair then.
She's faster than me in sprinting, but I have better cardio.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, basketball, I just had to, like, wear her out. Like, I just kept driving,
laying it
in. Yeah, and then eventually she's, like, tired. I'm like, oh, now I can just drive by easy.
Oh, man. Like, a little tortoise in the hare situation.
Yeah, basketball is the sport. Of the sports I'm bad at, basketball is the one I'm best at. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Of the sports that are like not my sport, I'm the best at basketball.
Right.
So out of like, soccer, basketball, hockey, like stuff like that is like running, that's like not my sport.
Yeah.
I'm the best at basketball.
Right.
And then like stuff that is my sport, like, well, I guess golf isn't. I like golf, but I'm not good at golf. But that's a whole different category because golf is golf.
Yeah.
But then like my sports are like track, football, and baseball.
Yeah.
And of those 3, probably better at baseball than football. And then obviously I'm the best at track considering that's what I'm in college for.
Yeah. I think for me it's volleyball. Like
volleyball's fun.
It's fun, dude. And I'm telling you, bro, like I can serve. So like I'm like decent on the in the court. Like I'm not gonna spike it or anything, but I can lob it up for other people and like generally like kind of keep follow what's going on. But then like I got a decent serve, so I can like what you're saying, like, oh, that's like the best sport out of the sports that you're bad at. That's like how it is for me with volleyball. I'm like, I'm not good at it, but I'm definitely better than like other ones.
Right. Like I'm not good at basketball by any means, but if I was just playing a random pickup game on a basketball court and some random person saw me, they'd be like, that person knows how to play basketball. They're not great, but they know how to play.
Yeah.
They know how to dribble. Like not incredibly well, but they can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot okay, and like they're decent on defense.
Yeah.
Like they generally know how to play the game.
Yeah.
And they're okay.
I did not look like that when I was playing soccer the other day.
I would not look like that in soccer either.
Dude. But that being said, there was a few moments where I kind of felt like, damn, that was fun. Like, that was so cool. Because, like, there was one moment where they passed it up high to... Because I was playing a lot of defense, naturally. And they passed it up high, and it was going right for this one guy on the other team. And I, like, jumped up in front of him and then, like, chested it away to my buddy who was, like, right over here. And it just went perfectly, like... and like went to my teammate, and then he started dribbling it upfield, and then they went. I don't think they scored, but they were they like went up and got a shot on the goal, and I was just like, and like as soon as I was in the air, I was just like, oh fuck,
this is awesome.
Like, yeah, I was like, oh, and then like it hit my chest, and I saw the direction it was going, and I just was like, oh fuck yeah, like
this is the coolest thing I've ever done,
dude. I felt it was funny because I felt so cool, but I was like, damn, I know that did not look impressive at all from like anywhere else. Yeah. It just felt cool because I don't think he knew I was there, so I kind of basically like got the sucker punch of like blocks right there. It just came out of nowhere and just went and just flailed like my body towards the ball.
That's funny.
It ended up working out though.
Oh,
Anyways,
on that visual.
any last thoughts?
Sorry we were gone for 2 weeks. That was bad.
Yeah, we've been
Hey, every Thursday, right?
new episodes
We'll
every
keep
Thursday.
it there. All right.
Oh,
Thanks for
man.
watching, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming back after the long break.
Yes. We're
All right.
back better than ever.
And we'll see you next week.
Later. Love you.